ay sadya nga namang napakasarap marinig sa pagkakataong ito. Pakinggan po natin ang talumpati ng nagtapos na may pinakamataas na karangalan, Tiwin Faith V. Rehinal.
Isang mapagpalang umaga po sa mga magulang, sa ating mga guro na pinangungunahan ni Ma'am Marby S. Licat, sa ating guest speaker na si Dr. John Mandy M. Trabago, sa aming former principals, Ma'am Aurora S. Londres, Ma'am Purisima Lumasa, Ma'am Novelinda M. Trabago, at Ma'am Pujeda. I am here to express my deepest gratitude towards all of you who have been here in my journey of life, on how you contributed on who am I today representing the school. Pero una sa lahat, pinasasalamatan ko ang Diyos sa kanyang dakilang pagmamahal at sa pag-iingat sa atin kung kaya't nandito tayo ngayon at ligtas. Siya na ang pinanggalingan ng lahat ng ating buhay, lakas, talino at lahat ng anumang meron tayo ngayon, na siyang dahilan kung bakit nagtatagumpay tayo sa buhay na ito. Now, I will share you my journey in this school. When I was a kindergartner, I was not able to be in the FL section, not because I was not good enough, but because I ran out of seats. Anyway, it doesn't define me. Maybe it's not the right time for me yet. Let us not dwell in our discouragement of not meeting our expectations. Life must go on. When I was a kid, I wouldn't let any lesson pass without me understanding it. If I didn't, I would always ask my parents just like how to count or how to read a certain word. I didn't speak much when I was this age because I was too shy of the people around me, unlike now. Let us not be afraid to speak our opinions. We will learn a lot by doing so. Believe me. Tapos nung ako ay nasa unang baitang, napagtanto nila na may potential pala ako. Kaya naman, napasama ako sa cream section. Nakuha ko ang una kong oportunidad. Napasama ako sa math quiz. At dito ko nakuha ang pagmamahal ko sa matematika. Bawat gabi, tinuturoan ako ng aking itay. Nang kami lumaban, second kami. May mga naging kaibigan ako pero hindi ganun ka-close. Minsan lang din ako magsalita. When I was in second grade, I was selected to participate in EPTAP again. Just like when I was in grade 1, I was studying every night with my father. I was both happy and sad because we got to place, but we were only second to Baler Central School. This time, I made a very close friend, which was Jaira. We exercised together, talk together, and have fun together. But suddenly, COVID-19 appeared and we didn't complete quarter 4. For some reason, I didn't feel sad kasi feeling ko walang pasok lagi. Eventually, I got bored, but I got interested in science. At the early age of 9, I was learning and watching videos about space, learning why something happens, and more. We also started modular learning and it led me to feel unmotivated. Tinatamad na ako kasi sulat na lang ang sulat. Hindi ko na pati maintindihan lalo na yung lesson sa mapit. Pero at least, nakahanap ako ng libangan at iyon ay ang magluto. Natuto akong magsain nung ako ay grade 2. Kaya tinuruan rin akong magprito ng itlog, hotdog, noodles at iba pa. Ngayon, natutuwa ang aking mga magulang dahil pasado sa kanila ang mga linuluto kong ulam tulad ng adobo, tinola, fried chicken, ginisa at marami pang iba. Mabilis lang lumipas ang oras at grade 4 na ako. Bagaman may COVID pa rin pero bumababa naman na ang cases nito. Dito, may pagkahirap sa akin ng matematika dahil nahirapan akong mag-divide at multiply. Hindi ko rin mag-gets kung paano mag-add, subtract, divide at mag-multiply ng fractions. Kaya isa-isa ko itong pinag-aralan gamit ang aking cellphone. Kapag hindi ko naintindihan sa unang panonoorin ko ito ulit. At pag naintindihan ko na, gagawin ko na yung module. Marami sa mga natutunan kong iyon ay ginamit ko hanggang ngayon. Lalong-lalo na sa entrance examination ng PISAY, ANSAY at STE. Isang araw, narinig ko ang isang mabuting balita. Malapit na magbalik ang face-to-face class. At noong ako ay nasa school, masaya akong makita muli si Jaira. Nag-usap kami kung ano ang nangyari sa aming buhay. At dahil walang entrance exam, nasa section ako ni Ma'am Len. Nagulat ako na kaunti lang ang nakakuha ng honors. Pero natutunan ko na huwag lang tayo magsawa sa mag-self-study. Time will come na pakikinabangan din natin ito at hindi masasayang kahit ang maliliit nating efforts. Bumilis ang oras hanggang naging grade 5 na ako. This time, we were doing face-to-face classes and now I have a new classmates, new teachers, and another journey. Compared to when I was in first grade, I was very noisy this time. I had an interest in subject science, English, and AP. I also managed to fail many quizzes in AP and experienced what failing feels like. Sir George's strictness but fun personality made me happy, yet I felt pressured. I got two competitions this time. First was journalism. It was my first time, so I made a lot of mistakes. But I won until RSPC and had the 6th place. I could be more content. But then, just before graduation, me and John Michael joined the MTRRMO quiz. We studied after class, Saturdays, and then the time has come. My heart is pounding and on the easy round, we got perfect point, but we got low point on the average. But I still had hope. Sadly, we were 1 point away from beating them. We almost won the competition. But I was kind of proud when I knew that our opponent was a grade 6 learner who was also a PISAY passer and a top-notcher in ANSA. Noong grade 6 na ako, mas marami na akong responsibilidad kaysa sa dati. Hindi naging patag ang aking daan sapagkat maraming pagsubok ang aking kinharap. Marami man akong talo pero itinuloy-tuloy ko pa rin ang laban. Ang natutunan ko ay kailangan balanse ang ating buhay. Balanse sa pag-aaral, sa paglalaro, sa pamilya, at sa iba pa. So I give my appreciations to our teachers na ginawang umaga ang gabi pero kinabukasan ay tuturuan kami at tinutulungan ang buhayin ang aming kinabukasan. To our loving parents who supported us all the way from the beginning until now. For our parents and teachers that no matter how many mistakes we made to them, we still made them proud. And no matter how naughty we get, tinitiis lang nila. Salamat din sa aking mga kamag-aral na kung ako ay nanlulumo ay binibigyan nila ako ng comfort. Sa aking mga kaibigan na nagpasaya sa akin at tumulong sa mga gawain. I know that this moment, we might be separated, but I know that our friendship will still continue despite the hardship of life. Naalala ko tuloy, nung hindi ko maayos-ayos yung ginagawa natin paper beads. Nandyan sila at tinulungan nila ako. Thank you very much sa inyo. I will treasure these moments and these memories in my heart forever. a sterling brown-coated, always have an attitude of gratitude. Sir January also said that, thank your parents while they are still here. Otherwise, you might regret it if they're gone. Pero ikaw, bilang isang estudyante, do you appreciate your parents? Now, I will take my teachers individually. Sir January, thank you for teaching us lessons we'll use in the future while making us smile. Ma'am Baby Jane, thank you for your efforts teaching us nice and carefully. Ma'am Anne, thank you for giving us criticisms and teaching us languages which are crucial. Ma'am Janelle, thank you for carving creativity into our hearts. Ma'am Alemar, thank you for your motherly love towards us. Ma'am Mean, thank you for teaching us how a leader should be, and of course, how you care for us. Ma'am Sharon, I appreciate how you teach carefully and so that all of us can understand the lesson. Ma'am Len, thank you for your great patience when we were grade 4. Ma'am Juliet, thank you for teaching us important morals. Ma'am Lara, thank you for your support and overwhelming concern towards me. Ma'am Emmy, even though I didn't experience being taught by you, I can still feel your support and proudness. Ma'am Laura and Ma'am Ites, thank you for being patient in us when we were still immature. Siyempre, pinasasalamatan ko rin ang dear parents ko kasi si Inay at si Itay ay nagagawa pa rin pagsabayin ang pag-asikaso sa amin, pagtatrabaho at paggawa ng mga gawaing bahay. May panahon din kasing walang-wala na. Hindi mabili ang kailangan ko sa project pero kahit kung paano ay nagawan pa rin ang paraan. Sa aming Itay na kung anumang subject, mapa-math, science, ay matutulungan at matutulungan kami. Magbibigay siya sa amin at makakahanap ng oras para sa bonding time. Sa aking inay naman na kapag may sakit, hindi makatulog sa pag-aasikaso sa amin. Pero, at sila din ang dahilan sa pinaka-tinatanong sa akin na, Diwin, paano ka naging matalino? Pero syempre, ang talino at mga magulang ay biyaya ng Diyos. Bilang isang estudyante, lahat kayo ay binibigyan ko ng taus-pusang pasasalamat para sa contribution ninyo upang maging nandito ako sa harap ninyo. Ang sabi nga sa kanta ni Lea Salonga na ang tagumpay ng isa ay tagumpay ng lahat. Maraming salamat sa Diyos sa tagumpay nating lahat at kung saang school man tayo mapapunta next time, huwag tayong huminto na abutin ang ating mga pangarap despite anumang hadlang o problema ang ating kaharapin. Huwag nating kalilimutan na kasama natin ang Diyos sa pag-abot ng ating pangarap. Maraming salamat po at muli magandang umaga.